So, you just drop the butter in. As you can see, we started it with that beef tallow, and let's see if we can prop this up. So we started it with that beef tallow, and we let it get nice and hot. And I started with that fat cat, laid it down on that, got that nice and rendered down. And now we are going to ladle this butter up over the top of this thing and finish it off. Make sure it's gets that nice creamy finish. So adding the butter later on in the process of cooking the steak keeps it from burning. So, butter, it is great for flavor, but it's not something that you want to cook the steak in the entire time. It's going to burn, it's going to ruin those subtle flavors that you're going to get. But again, it is great to finish a steak with, and to also make a sauce if you want, like a peppercorn sauce. Or any kind of sauce that you like on your steak, a black and blue, which is one of my favorites. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I showed you how to dry brine. The best oils to use to actually cook the steak is either beef tallow or avocado oil. And I dry brined it for 24 hours. I mean, you can do it for an hour minimum. I like to do it for 24 hours on a rack in the fridge. Take it out a couple hours before, let it get to room temperature before you cook it. Do the process like I just said. Add the butter at the last. Good quality butter, not margarine or something cheap like that. Ladle that over. As soon as I turn this off, actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. I'm just going to go ahead, because I know that the inside is done just the way I like it. Let's turn this over on this side. Actually, you know what? Turn the heat off, but let's give it a couple of ladles over the top on this side too. Let the other side get nice and crusted. I love a nice mahogany crust. There's nothing that beats that flavor that you get when the whole steak is crusted, and then the inside is just a nice rare or medium rare. Nothing beats that. All right, so let's take this bad boy out, and we're gonna let it rest. All right, so we'll just lay this right on this rack, and that's gonna rest while I make my vegetables and my rice. But we'll give you a quick peek at this. So hopefully. Let's see. There you go. You can kind of see that nice crust, that brown crust that you just get all around the steak. And that's just going to give it that delicious flavor, that crunch, and it's going to permeate through the whole steak. So I'll probably take the butter, and I might do like a little bit of a cracked pepper, add a little bit of whipping cream to it, and just make a nice little peppercorn sauce with it, and just a drizzle over the top, just for that little extra something. So anyway, that's how I cook my perfect steak. Veteran Crypto out.